the demon, an unholy monster of the night. And these two warriors, whom are have demonic origins, will fight to the bitter end to see whom really takes home the gold. Ganondorf, the demon king of evil, and Ghost Rider, the spirit of vengeance. Before we get into Ganondorf, we must first quickly explain the three goddesses of Hyrule. You see, back in the early days of Hyrule, when it was still known as Skyloft, the three goddesses, Din, Naru, and Fior, had taken a form. Naru, the goddess of courage, took the form. Naru, the goddess of wisdom, took the form of Princess Zelda. The Fior, the goddess of courage, took the form of Link. And Din, the goddess of power, became Demise. Don't worry, we'll get to Ganon later. During the era of Skyloft, the evil demon king Demise had caused pain and suffering across the entirety of Skyloft, until he was slain by the hero of Skyloft, Link. Then Ganondorf had gone back to the... Then, a couple years later, a few generations later, we reach the first resurrection of Ganondorf in Ocarina of Time. Ganondorf is a dragon. Ganondorf is a Gerudo, a desert-faring species from the Zelda universe. Ganondorf is famously the leader of them, as well as the generally an evil character. Ganondorf houses the Triforce of Power. However, he was smitten by Link. In all but one major timeline, the fallen hero. After his defeat in Ocarina of Time, either two things happened. Either A, the hero went back in time into being a child, or the hero continued aging like normal, but just disappeared. In the fallen hero timeline, Ganondorf no longer needed his more restrictive Gerudo form, and took the form of the evil sorcerer, Ganon. Ganon has many different forms. Ganon has many... First off, his more sorcerer-like Gerudo form. Then there are the many different adaptations of Ganon, predominantly based off of pigs. Ganon either wields a trident or swords, or dual wields swords. One of Ganon's alternate forms is the Calamity, an evil force that terrorized Hyrule for a century, while Link was spending 100 years in suspended animation. And Ganondorf has quite an impressive skill set, mostly in part due to the Triforce of Power, mixed with his natural Gerudo. His masteries of magic. Ganondorf can shoot fire. Ganondorf and his Garuda's wizard form can shoot balls of energy, and can even send them flying back if you ever get launched back at him. Plus, he has dark versions of Captain Falcon's moveset in the Smash. For the sake of this, we will be including that. It'll throw it moves. Ganon really comes in handy when it comes to blades. Ganon has, in terms of bladed weapons, Ganondorf has quite a lot. In terms of blades, he has 3 different swords. One of which being a katana, which he used in his boss fight in Wind Waker. The other 2 being the Sword of Sages and the sword he has in his render for Smash Melee, and was used in the tech demo in a trailer for Zelda for the GameCube. Ganondorf also wields a trident. However, Ganondorf is not perfect. As an unholy demon, things that can destroy we demons can very easily get the better of him, and so when Ganondorf physically can level small continents and could cover entire kingdoms with his magic, and basically is comparable to Link, whom once could take down a Lionel, who could take on Lionels, whom are giant lion and centaurs. In terms of speed, Ganondorf is a bit on the slower side, mostly due to his heavy, clunky armor, or due to his highly pig-based and type. The only one that really has in great speed is Calamity Ganon. And last notable downfall for Ganon is that he can be defeated by normal weapons, just that the holy weapons just do a whole lot more damage. Word of advice, do not mess with this deranged Gerudo. Johnny Blaze was the son of a great stuntman, until that stuntman died in a crash. Then he got an adoptive dad who was also a stuntman, but treated Johnny like crap. But yet he still wanted him to live. So when his adoptive father, who was diagnosed with cancer, he made a deal with Mephisto. For anyone who does not know, Mephisto is essentially the Satan of the Marvel Universe. Ghost Rider. After his little deal, he said that Ghost Rider, that Johnny Blaze, that his father would survive cancer, as long, and the deal would have to be equal, but he didn't survive the cancer, but was killed by something else. That was technically not betraying the deal. So now, Mephisto put the soul of Zarathos into the body of Ghost Rider, of Johnny Blaze, turning him into the Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is comparable to Marvel heroes like Thor, like Hercules and Thor. Thor, who arguably is the stronger of the two, once in a battle with Gore the God Butcher, cracked a planet that was several feet away. Okay. And Ghost Rider should be physically comparable. Ghost Rider, in terms of speed, can keep up with characters like can keep up with Thor, can keep up with the Silver Surfer. Plus, on his Hellbike, he's fast enough to drive through entire dimensions within a matter of seconds. In terms of durability, Ghost Rider can survive quite a lot of physical pain. Ghost Rider has many abilities, including manipulation of Hellfire, there's Soul Absorption, and the ever so iconic Penance Stare. But if an opponent is too much, he will release the true power of Zarathos, the quote-unquote angel that Mephisto put into Johnny Blaze's body. With this, he properly gains the ability to steal people's soul. Johnny Blaze is not perfect. He ultimately was tricked by Mephisto, which led to him gaining his powers in the first place. However, Ghost Rider physically could be comparable to characters like Thor and Hercules, because playing alongside them is not a perfect scale. Otherwise, do not mess with the spirit of vengeance.
Feel the pain you're giving others.
Alright, the combatants are set. It's time to see which demon takes this fight. It's time for a fight. Location. Garuda location. Hyrule. Ganondorf is shown during attempting to take over the entirety of Hyrule and killing several citizens of Hyrule, then and there to prove a point. Suddenly, the Hellbike drives up to Ganondorf. Ganondorf Dragmire, your sins are innumerable. Ganondorf grabs Ghost Rider and throws him away like a mere ragdoll.
Guys, are you going down the hard way? Shh. Have at you.
Fight. Ganondorf reels back his fist. Punch Ghost Rider. However, Ghost Rider wraps his whip around Ganondorf's arm.
Huh?
Ganondorf then brings Ghost Rider to him so he can kick him away. Then throws the chain whip. As he then takes out his trident and starts stabbing it at Ghost Rider. As Ganondorf fires a ball of light energy, Ghost Rider counters by just whipping it back at Ganondorf. Ganondorf can't block, can't send it back, and gets hit in the chest by his own blast of magic. As Ganondorf does the Warlock Kick, Ghost Rider grabs Ganondorf. Ganondorf punches Ghost Rider in the jaw. As Ghost Rider rams into his opponent with a Hellbike. As he is pinned up to the edge of a castle.
Ganondorf Dragmire, your sins are innumerable. Feel the pain you have given others.
KO. Well, that That was impressive. Both Ganondorf and Ghost Rider could theoretically go for blow for each other, against each other. But the real thing that gave Ganondorf the L in this fight is the fact that he's committed numerous atrocities across his several incarnations. Which means that Ghost Rider would have a field day with the penance stare. Which really was Ghost Rider's ace in the hole in this fight. But at the end looks like this Garuda won't be having his revenge. Looks like Ganondorf went out in a Johnny Blaze of glory. The winner is Johnny Blaze, aka Ghost Rider. So this is it for Season 2. Make sure to stay around for Season 3, which will be coming up soon.